Alrighty. So, hey, Random Adventures 2.0. What are we doing? Well, we're out for a little stealth camp, and we're on a property that's no longer used anymore. So it's basically an abandoned building, but we're not going to be going in the building or anything like that. What we want to do is work our way that way because there's a large field. I don't know if you can see it here in Google Earth, but there is a large field right over here. I got something in the mail today. A company wanted me to look at their product. You probably already saw the review because I'm shooting this today to actually get footage to put in that review. So I hope we find some. But I've got to get set up with camp. I'm gonna eat. Got something planned for dinner. Okay, there's a vehicle going. We're not too far, as you can see, from a town of Delano. There's railroad tracks, but I don't believe they're used anymore. Coming through town, right over this direction is the post office, and then the little town of Delano. All right, so we're gonna make our way over there, but we're gonna catch this dirt road. All right, let's find camp. Alrighty, as we make our way to find that group of trees. Yeah, that's that plant right there that, yeah, it got the conveyor belt that goes up to that building up on the top. But we're gonna go over to the left here and make our way towards this field. Yeah, so you can see that clearing right here. So there is a lot of coal remnants on the ground and stuff. Oh yeah. So there's a large coal bank over there, and they used to push it down into that building. It would drop down, then go up that conveyor belt and then into the plant. So my idea is to get over in this direction a little bit. Oh, we should look for some footprints too. Yeah, I don't see any. It just rained really hard. So, but nice blue sky. All right, so we keep going. Alrighty, so making our way over close to this. Oh yeah. Oh, this will be nice. So we can see out that field a long distance, and it's not grown up with any high vegetation too much there. But we do have some high grass, but that's not even, it's only about waist high. Yeah, so I'm thinking, now the post office is right through those woods right there. Hey, there's that barrel's here. Got a board on top. That might work as a table. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. So that looks like a ditch right down behind there. Ooh, a lot of nice ferns. But I don't want to climb down into a hole and not be able to get back out. All right, so I'm gonna look for something else around here. Just in case I can't climb back out of there, I'm looking at the top of that coal bank. I think that would give me a great view of this field. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get up there and see if there's maybe a couple trees on the way up that I can tie to. All right, let's get up there. All right, so we made it up to the top of here. There's a vehicle that just went. You can hear it. So there's a little small road. All right, it's racing out through the woods. It just came back roaring through this road as I was walking up here. But hey, look at that field. All right, so this is a nice big clearing up here where we're on the top of the coal bank. This is the little road that we walked down on, and I can see a gate that we could have walked in on at the other end of that road. Yeah. So right here, let's look down inside of this. So if anything, I could probably tie to these posts. That'd be really low. I don't know if that will work or not. Let me look down in here. right, so yeah, this is the chute. This is where they used to dump the coal in, and it would go up that conveyor belt on the other side of this building. So yeah, I wouldn't want to fall in there. I don't think there's a way out. There's no access door. That's kind of not good. All right, so let's take a look at this field. All right, so yeah, this is a long field. Those binoculars say they go up to 900 and some feet, so I'll have to measure that and see how far to the other end of the woods are there. But like I said, we still got to find a place to sleep. I'm tired, damn it too. It's pretty wild. I found this feature on my camera the other day. It's auto centering, so it makes it look like someone's along with me, but nobody's along with me. It's just a function on my camera or on my phone. But I just went up there. Let's see if it tracks me. Come on, do it. I'm just having fun now. All right. So I walked up there and looked over to the bank. I thought maybe I could use a couple of them trees. But like I said, it's very soft. If I wasn't recovering from the stroke still, I would have climbed down the coal bank, but not now. I just, no. All right, so I'm gonna walk back that way. I think I know where I'm gonna hang the hammock, so I'll go. All right, talk to you soon. Is it tracking me? Is it tracking me? Is it tracking? Hey, oh yeah, it did. All right, is it gonna track me? Track. Yeah, it did. Auto centering. It's a function on the Samsung S21. Hey, do you like the shirt? Random Ventures 2.0 and Stealth Camping Alliance. All right, guys, here we go. All right, I'm leaving this time. Actually, I am leaving. All right, so yeah, right over here is that. You can get a good look at that building with the conveyor belt. Yeah, you can see that conveyor belt going up into the top of that building. There's another conveyor belt on the other side of that building too, but hey, look, it's clouding up pretty good. Yeah, I gotta find those two trees. I'm just not finding any two trees that I can use. But I'm thinking I might do this post and that post. It's gonna be low. I might be laying on the ground, but who knows? All right, let's get our stuff together. Oh wait, before I get started, I gotta get our camp hat on. I got that in this upper one. Oh yeah. So, got the camp hat. All right, so now it's official. We're here. This is where we're stopping. Get that on, put the other hat there, all right. Now we're official. All right, let's get this hammock on. So, as you can see, I don't know if you saw it in the fast motion, but I laid down that thing. I tried sitting in it 3 times. My back was on the ground, so I can't get it high enough at that point. I've looked up and down here for 2 trees. I can't find any. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to pack all back up. I know down below there is some trees that I could hang on. So I'm gonna head back down over in that direction, that group of trees. And then we might walk back up here at night with the headlamp so that we can get some shots of deer. All right, but we're gonna end up sleeping down there, I think. All right, let me get packed up. Alrighty. Wish I had the camera rolling, but this is a lot of the stuff that you don't see because I usually edit it out, but I'm not going to edit this one out because I have trouble lifting that right leg. So that branch right there, I went to step over it. It got between my feet and I ended up on the ground. Now it was a soft fall, but I don't know, maybe I'll sleep here. Oh, lost my camp hat. All right, so I think there's trees, but they're either got a lot of trees in between them or they've got a lot of branches that are just sticking out that I can't really tie to. All right, so I'm gonna get up off the ground. I'm gonna leave my backpack here and I'm gonna find 2 trees. I believe right in front of me here is a couple, that one and maybe that one right there. They're very small trees, but yeah. Alrighty, here we go. All right. All right, well, we got camp all set up. So where I fell is only about maybe 15 yards to the right. I just came out. Man, look at that sun. That's going down, but boy, is that beautiful. So I just came around the corner a little bit right in here. I've got 2 bigger trees. I tried hanging on those smaller trees out there and I put my weight on it and it started bending. And I said, no, I'm not even gonna put the second strap up. All right, so what do we got? Well, we're gonna go get some firewood together and we're gonna cook dinner. I was at the flea market on Sunday and I found a skillet or a griddle. So I brought that along. But I believe we're gonna go over where that barrel is and we're gonna cook over there. All right, I gotta get that stuff together. Alrighty, so we're gonna utilize this board and this barrel to do our cooking. So yeah, that sun is dipping down below the tree line over there, so I gotta get some firewood. I've got to get a fire started, so I'm gonna do that and I'll let you look at that sunset a little bit. All right. Okay, we got our Bigfoot Bushcraft flat grill and I've got the fire starters. I did get some new ones in the mail, so I've still got a couple here. I'm gonna go ahead and light this. We're gonna get our fire started and then I'll show you this grill. Okay, so we're just gonna keep loading this up with sticks and then I'll bring it back on in a minute. Some really dry stuff, but I gotten this is that griddle, very light, very light. So that's what we're going to use to cook on. So I'm going to let that cook down just a little bit more to get some ashes going. We got our food bag here. Now this board is a little shaky, so I'm going to take my time with it, not make any sudden moves. I don't think that would tip over, but we're going to go ahead and get our grate on here. All right. I think we're level 2 all the way around. Yeah. Nope, I got level 3 on the one here. Okay, so that's nice and flat. So we're going to throw a couple more of these twigs in there. Crossways. And then what are we having for dinner? Okay, I've got dinner and dessert. So here's our cup. We're going to use that. I want to get a little bit of water in this cup. Let's get that boiling. I can lift that. So let's put that cup right there, because I want to heat some warm water up, and because we're going to need that to make our cheese a little melty. I'm giving it away. All right. So on the menu tonight is, so I do have the kettle. That's back at camp. I'm not going to use that right here. Let's get this handle up in the air. Get that right over that flame. Because I want this to get nice and warm. Because that's going to help. All right, I'm going to stick this across the top just so the handle doesn't get down there and I can grab that. All right, so get all of our food out. So, oh, we got peaches. So you know what that's for. That's for that Louisiana crunch cake later. So, yeah. Let me just pull everything out and I'll show you what I got. Our water is bubbling. I'm gonna get that. Now, I've got this cheese. All right, this is cheese. I'm gonna drop that right in that cup of warm water. Stick that down in there. We want to get that nice and ooey. So I stuck a couple more sticks on there, and it is going. It's going pretty good. We got a fire. All right, so I've got these street taco shells. All right, so we're gonna get our pan. Now this pan, I looked it up. This company, this WIR company, is from the 1860 or before that, and so that was a good find. So I have ribeye steak that is all shredded right there. It goes in our trash bag for later. All right, and I'm gonna just chop this up a little bit. Let that pan heat up. I dropped it in here before the pan was really heated up, but we're going to get that going. All right. I think I've got a second spoon here. I'll just pull that apart to them shreds, get it spread around a little bit. Oh yeah, now it's sizzling. All right. Woohoo! The sound of sizzle. So from middle 1800s, this pan is from. The reason I liked it is because it's thin and it's small. Let me get you up here. Because it's thin, it's small, it was lightweight. I mean, I'm like shadowed because of the more light behind me. That's where that light bulb comes in handy. Let me see if I can turn that on. So this is that light bulb. I'll set that on the can right over there. Get a little bit of light in front of me. Kinda. Try it. All right, that's a little better. So we got that. I do have lettuce and tomatoes in here, and what else is that? Oh, and blue cheese crumbles. So we're gonna stick that on there too. But first, we got to get this nice and cooked up. That smells good. All right, open up our bag with our street tacos in it. Well, we got 6 of them. We got 6 street taco shells. I don't think we're gonna eat that many of them, but we got them along. So I'll put the peaches over there. All right. Yeah, that's smelling good. All right. You know what? I'm gonna move our light bulb over here. Ah, that's better. So always got to be thinking about lighting because you want to see me, right? So we got blue cheese crumbles right here in a Ziploc bag. We're going to use that. These are fresh tomatoes from our garden. They're just diced up a little bit or sliced. Now this isn't from the garden, but this is just some lettuce we're going to stick on there. All right. So we got our table built out, and then we got our cheese. That should be melting pretty good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's nice and oozy. Now, I will probably get that down into a corner and make a little hole so we can just squeeze that out onto our street tacos. So you can see the steak's cooking really good. Sticking a little bit on a couple spots, but that's no problem. Yeah. Looking good and smelling good. So, we are going to put that to the side in a second because I want to get our brown sugar, our butter, for this water. Dump this water out here real quick. So, as you know, I did bring the Louisiana crunch cake. So we've got that, and we've got brown sugar and butter mix right here. So we're going to go ahead and stick that in our cup. So we want to put our brown sugar and stuff in there, and then we're going to get our peaches. So we are doing peaches tonight. Now that was one of those peach cups. Yep. Now we just want to stick our Louisiana crunch cake on top of that. Just push that right down in. All right. And put the lid on. And we're going to trade places with the steak. All right. So let's give a little cheese whiz squirt there. So I know the lighting isn't the greatest out here, but we're doing the best we can. I know that's not going to matter when what it tastes like, that's for sure. So get a little bit of blue cheese crumbles. Put those on there. So that's like double the cheese. So we got squeezed cheese, we got, or which is cheese whiz. We got blue cheese crumbles, which that's going to add a really unique flavor. We got our tomatoes. We just want to grab a piece of lettuce. So we get our lettuce on there. We're going to flip that upside down just like that. Alrighty. Get our light bulb over here a little better. Alright. So this is 2.0 street tacos out in the wild. Let me get this light this way. So we got our steak in there, tomato, lettuce. All right. Boy, isn't that sky pretty behind me? So like I said, that sun, that's pretty much down. We're just seeing a little bit of the light cast up against there, but I'm going to give this a quick bite. All right, here we go. Man, that is delicious. Very good. I'll flip these ones on top of the grill. Oh man, I gotta make another one of them. So the blue cheese, that definitely adds a unique flavor to it. If you don't like blue cheese, I love blue cheese. If you don't like it, don't put it on. Just go with the squeezed cheese or the cheese whiz. Good, good, good. So I am all cleaned up, and so I'm going to grab our dessert. It's been on the burner and on those coals for a little while now. Let's Oh, it's smelling good. You're not going to be able to see it. Yeah, but you've seen me eat these on other videos, right? So we're doing the peach. So get a spoonful. Oh, it is steaming. Oh, piece dropped off, darn it. All right. Too good. I'm liking that. You can see the sun's way down past the trees. We got a little bit of the blue sky now fading as well. Now, here again, that's that oh light, oh bulb. Light me up. If not, you wouldn't be able to see me at all. All right. But, oh, this is delicious. All right. So it's getting dark enough to where we're going to get back to camp. We're going to grab our new toy. And I think we're going to head up to the top of the bank, that coal bank, and because that gives us the best shot of the field. So we'll do that. But I'm going to finish dessert. All right. Bring you back on in a minute. All right. So we're just going to walk back towards camp. If I remember where it's at. And I don't want to trip again. That's for sure. All right. There's a little bit of a bank here. Yeah, there's that dang stick I tripped over. All right. So this ground slopes to the right. So I got to be very careful I don't turn my ankle walking through here. But yeah. So you can see the lights through the trees right there. There's my hammock back there. So I'll go around. I think this is where we turn in. Yep. There's the backpack hanging from the tree. And then my jacket and the hammock. All right. Okay, there we go. Take the whole case. All right, so this is the headlamp on, so you can see out across that field. Well, you really can't see out across the field. It's pretty black out there. But I'm going to turn this light off. So that's what it looks like right now. And so you can see I just turned the Mileseey on. You can see in there it's got, that's the game mode. But I am going to hit the one button. There we go. Now this is just one time. I'm not even zoomed out on it yet. Oh, there's some moths. Now the interior screen on the Mileseey is a lot clearer than what it's looking like in my camera. But I'm going to pull this away so you can see how dark it is. All right. And then put this back down in front. You can see them tree line out there. It would be real nice to see a deer walk across there right now. How about it? All right. So if you want to look to the left of the screen here, that is going to be your degree of pitch. So right there, you can see it's getting back to level. So that would be level right there, or 0 degrees. So that would be 10, 20 degrees. Now pitch would be up and down. So right there, you can see on the left side of the right side of the screen, we're going with pitch. So up and down. Right there would be pitched at 0 degrees. So if you were on a high bank like we are now, and we wanted to find out what's down there, how far down that is, that's a 20 degree drop. All right, so there we go. Alrighty, so I walked down to the building down here. Turn my headlamp on so you can see the building over there. I wanted to show you this Mileseey. I wanted to look around that building real quick. Let me turn my headlamp off. All right, and then let you look through the goggles here. Bring it down. All right. So there is that building. That's the roof. Then we come down, and then that's the door right there. Now I can zoom in on that a little better, and I'm a little out of focus right now. But yeah, that's the door, so we can see around that building pretty good. Now I can record a video, and I can also just take a picture with this. So but I do want to see around this building here quick, see if there's any animals. I don't see any, but all right. We're gonna find an animal here eventually. All right, but there's that building. Nice. And there's it without the just the headlamp. And then I'm going to turn the headlamp off. That's no headlamp. All right. And then there's with our night vision binoculars. Cool. Yeah, you can see the lights. I'm back at camp again, but you can see the lights from the post office right through the woods there. All right, so I can get my headlamp, shine over there. So there's our backpack hanging right there. So I am going to get my battery pack because my phone's down to like 3%. All right. Alrighty. So I am back at camp. I'm sitting long ways across the hammock. So usually you lay that way, but I'm just kind of slinging and swinging. All right. So that was a lot of fun with that Mileseey night vision goggles. I'll tell you, them things are awesome. You want to learn more about those, go down in the description. I've got a link that'll take you right to the company, and you can read all about it and see a lot more displayed there than what I did. All right, so a lot more explanations too, and some different things about the technology and different things, but great binoculars. I just wish we would have seen something like a deer or a fox, because they were in this field, but I don't know. We might have to drive around in one night and go look at some deer in some fields. I think we might do that one night. All right. But I am going to lay down, go to sleep, and then catch you in the morning. But there again, there's that link down below. Go ahead in the description if you want to see more about those binoculars. Man, they were cool. All right. Lights out. There you go. Good night. Alrighty. So it is about 2:25 in the morning. So I fell asleep for a little while. I've been trying to wake up every once in a while and listen for noises, because I'd love to catch an animal with these night vision goggles or binoculars. But no luck yet. All right. I gotta say, I'm really loving this hammock. Really loving it. And if you don't know, I started in Amazon. We got a storefront now, and this hammock is listed in that. So you can get to the storefront by checking the description and going. A lot of the stuff like the kettle, my titanium cup, spoons, just anything that I found, like this Light bulb that I found on Amazon, you can get it there. through that link, it takes you right to the product. All right, so one other thing, I just checked a little while ago. I got a ding on notification on my phone. Bob had bought me 5 coffees already, so thank you, Bob, and I'll just put his little message right here so you can read it. But thank you very much, Bob. And you know, those buy me a coffees, and I joked around, I said maybe I should change that to buy me a crunch cake, because a lot of people have been buying me Louisiana crunch cakes, saying, hey, here's I bought a cup of coffee, $5, go get 5 crunch cakes. All right, so thank you again, Bob, greatly appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna hit the hay again. All right, see ya. All right, good morning, good morning. Hey, we had a great night's sleep last night. Man, I'm loving this hammock. This is really awesome. Oh, you know what? It just woke me up a little while ago. The mail truck delivering mail to the post office over there is delivering mail. I just heard the doors go up and open. But yeah, this is the hammock. If you can see, I'm laying at, my feet are at like 5 o'clock. My head's at about 11 o'clock. So I'm not 6 and 12, I'm 5 and 11. And that really spreads the hammock out, allows you to lay flat. So this is really comfortable here this morning. But hey, let me give you a view out the out of the hammock here. I'm going to turn it around. All right. So this is a view out of our hammock. Right over there is the post office. And then the sun's coming up over in that direction. So it's not quite up far enough yet to where we can see the sunrise, but it's a coming right over there. So yeah, and this is the field. Oh, there's the field over there. So there was a squirrel right over in that area jumping around in the trees this morning. But this is a look straight up out of the hammock. It's focusing on that ridge line, but this is what I'm looking at this morning. All right. Yeah. So I'm getting ready to get up. I'll get that bug net zipped up, open. All right. So it is time for coffee. So I'm going to probably break down camp and go over to the table, or our makeshift table at Barrel over there, and get some coffee started. And we got breakfast, and I've got cereal for breakfast with that powdered milk. That powdered milk, that Milkman powdered milk, that is, I get that off Amazon too. So I've got a whole food section, backpacking food section in my store, so you can find that kind of stuff that I use out here. So a lot of the meals that I've tried, like, oh man, that beef stew, that's in there, that Mountain House beef stew. Well, I'll go take a look. I ain't gonna talk about it. So, all right, so let's get up and get going. So right behind me is that sunrise. It's a coming. All right, so let's get this day rolling. All right. I don't know why I'm laughing this morning, but I am. Hey, we're going to have a good day. All right. Talk to you soon. Alrighty, we made it back over to our table, and we're going to get our coffee going this morning. Man, beautiful sunrise. Really liking that. Great morning. Get our water on. I'm going to add a little bit more to that. So we've got some cereal this morning. That's like, I got strawberries, those dried strawberries in here. I got that powdered milk. So all we got to do is add water to this. Oh, and I've got dates. Yeah, it's got a little bit of oatmeal in there. Go ahead and finish that one up. And add a little bit more. Yeah, the water is nice and cool. Because it got down to 53, 52 degrees last night. But I was nice and warm. So that top quilt that I have, that thing works really good. All right. Give our cereal a good stir, mix that powdered milk up to get that milk going. Now I threw an oatmeal packet in here too, because it just makes it a little more creamier. So we got oats and oatmeal, powdered milk, a little bit of those dried, dehydrated strawberries. All right. So very good. Oh, that's steaming already. So we got that SiselKaffe coffee. That's the coffee I drink when I'm backpacking. It just dissolves really easy. It's got a real smooth taste. Good stuff. Oh yeah. Right. Okay. That turned off so it can cool down so we can pack it away. Woohoo! Boy, that's steaming. Yeah, ain't gonna taste it yet. All right. So we're gonna finish up our cereal here. Well, I'm going to finish up breakfast and get going. This was a great time. Thanks for coming along. Great cup of coffee. I let it cool down enough so I didn't burn my tongue. So sun's coming up. Like I said, this was a beautiful spot. Too bad we didn't see any animals last night with those night vision binoculars. We're gonna see some. I'm gonna get out and get around. Go drive some fields and stuff like that. Take some, I'm sure we'll find some. But, all right. So, again, remember, it's just one adventure at a time. And Tony 2.0 out. And we'll see you on the next random adventure. All right. See ya.